I'm here today to tell you that Netflix and Hollywood are full of pedophiles. They're full of pedophiles and they're hypersexualizing your children. Back up. Netflix and Hollywood have a pedophile agenda. They call it the Epstein, Project Epstein, where they are just blatantly telling everyone that they're pedophiles. Back up. We must stop this. We must back the fuck up. We have to stop this right now. Get my message out there. Whatever it takes.
Bitch, we don't fuck with small talk. We associate with people that are known to call cops. See that shine from my wrist to my neck, all rocks. Gucci flip-flops with Louis Vuitton socks. Man, I'm always doing work, the shit is non-stop. Fuck a bitch and blow inside her mouth just like a pop rock. Yeah, I've done a bit of dirt, but I've never got caught. If you wanna live like me, shit that's gonna cost.
Seriously, Netflix, what the fuck are you doing? And welcome back to another episode of DarthNews, special edition, Everybody Hates Pedophiles. Now, I was working on a video about the riots and BLM, but I had to pause that video to make this video because I'm so pissed off and everyone's talking about it, so I had to jump on that train. But guess what? You may know that I made a video about Netflix indoctrinating your children, making your little boy think that he's a little girl, or your little girl think that she's a little boy, or that it's okay, and that doctors should medically treat and diagnose children as the sex they claim they are and not biologically. So that was strike number one. I mean, they've had a few strikes, but this was definitely a big strike. Now they have crossed the line all the way. All the way. They crossed the motherfucking line. Oh man, like I'm all jacked up. I am pissed. I got fucking testosterone and goddamn adrenaline pumping through my veins. I am okay. I'm gonna try to bring it down to earth. Bring it back to earth. Okay, so here's the deal. In case you don't know, Netflix funded, promoted, and is letting the world see a movie, a French film, basically about pedophilia. Well, that's not their description of it. Their description of it is an 11-year-old is rebelling against her conservative family traditions and what yada yada to join a twerking group, a free-spirited twerking group or whatever, like dance group. She's fucking 11. It doesn't matter what her family traditions are. You follow your family traditions when you're 11. Until you leave the house, you follow the family traditions. That's just what you do, okay? That's just the way it goes. But they are promoting that these children leave their families, literally, leave their families and disrespect their family traditions to be a free-spirited 11-year-old fucking eye candy for some fucking pedophiles. I watched the trailer and I was in utter disgust. I was in shock. Now, I'm not going to show the trailer here. I'm going to show you some photos of the trailer, just some screenshots so you can see what I'm talking about. And I'm not showing it because I think we should show you what's in the trailer, but Netflix has it on their goddamn YouTube channel, so you can go watch it. I'll put the link in the description below. Please watch it so you can understand what is being promoted to, unfortunately, your children in some countries. So this movie is rated TV MA, and it's called Cuties. Okay, the movie's called Cuties with glitter writing. It's TV mature. Some countries don't have the TV mature on the Netflix homepage, which we saw in some other YouTube videos. But this is being promoted in a sense as a family-friendly film, like a coming-of-age family film, which is the furthest thing from the fucking truth. So the line is blurred as to, is this like for kids or is it for adults? This is not for either. It's not for either one of them. If any adults watch this, they are disgusting. They're fucking pedophiles. Anyone that gave this a good review is a pedophile. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You're a pedophile. Maybe you don't even know you're a pedophile, but you're a closet pedo. And children sure as hell should not be watching this movie. 100% it is sending the wrong message. It is indoctrinating them. This is one of those movies where it says TVMA and it's made for adults, but which is weird because it's about 11-year-olds. Theatrical release, the Sundance release when it came out in Sundance was NC-17. NC-17, like that's a hard rating to get. On Netflix, it's TVMA. In some countries, they don't even have a rating, just so you can click on it because it looks like a bunch of little girls dancing. They are not just dancing. They are being provocative and they're acting like adults. They're encouraging theft. They're encouraging you to leave your religious faith. They're encouraging you to... God, this is like the Illuminati in fucking full swing. This is indoctrination, people. And if you dislike this video, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. Maybe you don't like how I'm going about it, but if you dislike this video, I got nothing to say to you. If you're subscribed and you dislike this video in particular, unsubscribe, because I'm not gonna make this any more pleasant moving forward. I was actually shocked to see how many people are disliking similar videos about this topic on other channels. I'm like, what? What? And all they do is dislike, because they don't make a comment, because the comments are just overrun with people that agree that this is crazy. Any normal person, any normal human being would see this is wrong. They are legit hypersexualizing children. Like children. Like these kids are younger than the ones that Epstein went after. I mean, the ones that we know about, but they are young, 11. And then there's this one scene where these guys are like, how old are you girls? And they're like, 11, 14, we're 14. And they're like, ha 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 ha. Like, dude, shut the fuck. These kids are like 17. You're not gonna, oh my God. Even a 17-year-old would look at an 11-year-old and be like, yo, take that makeup off your face. But they're encouraging this kind of behavior, and it's just, oh, motherfucker. I'm not gonna go down the rabbit hole of QAnon and all that shit, but there are definitely pedophiles in Hollywood. That is a fact. The entire goddamn Academy Awards stood up and clapped, standing ovation for Roman Polanski. The motherfucker who raped a 13-year-old or a 12-year-old. Like, he wasn't even in the country. He got the fuck out of America and he won the award, and they still stood up and clapped. What the fuck is happening? Hollywood is run by these people. And now they are just saying, fuck it. Here you go. Here you go. We're just coming out and saying it. We're pedophiles. So answer me this. Why would they make a movie for adults? This is for adults. Remember, when it came out in Sundance, the MPAA gave it a rating of NC-17. NC-17. That's worse than an R rating. So this is absolutely made for adults. So why would they make a movie for adults about hypersexualizing 11-year-olds and 10-year-olds? I mean, this isn't a coming-of-age story for kids to watch. I mean, this isn't even like a coming-of-age story. So if this movie is inappropriate for children to watch, which it is, and if it's absolutely inappropriate for adults to watch, then who is this movie made for? Any takers? Yes, you, sir. You speak up? That's correct. Pedophile. Did you say pedophiles? Yes, pedophiles. Now let me set the record straight. I have nothing wrong with young girls dancing. All three of my sisters were dancing from the age of 2 till the time they graduated high school. Okay, I grew up in a house of dancers, but they never danced inappropriately or dressed inappropriately. They never had to run away from home or their family values or their traditions. They still did what they loved, which is dancing, and they were respected by their family for it. They didn't have to be twerkers. Why are 11-year-olds twerking? They easily could have made this movie PG. Like, legit, this could have been a PG movie where a girl wants to dance, you know, she wants to do like hip-hop dance or whatever, you know, and the parents are like, no, you can't do that because they're super religious or... Anyway, my point is, they could have made it PG. They could have followed a girl who grew up very religious, is in a very strict household, and she just wants to be a dancer, not a twerker, not a fucking little rebel, not someone that wants to go do the things that they're showing you in the trailer. They could have just had a girl who really wanted to dance, and her parents wouldn't let her. And throughout the movie, there's the character arc of her parents and her, and she understands her parents, and her parents understand her, and everyone's happy, and you know, that's how it should have went. But no, no sir, no sir. Fortunately, there's a lot of normal people out there who don't agree with pedophilia and the idea of sexualizing children. So there's a petition that is going around that has got 30,000, I think, signatures so far to remove this video, this movie from Netflix, from existence. They should just fucking burn it. But at the same time, I was watching a video on the quartering put out, and I have to agree with Jeremy. Leave the video up so that way we can see who's reviewing this video, who's giving it good reviews, and we'll find out who the pedophiles really are. I don't want these people in hiding. I don't want these weirdos in hiding. If it's out there, I guess just leave it out. Let it up on Netflix, and let's see who all the perverts really are. Sorry I'm getting all pissed off, but this really, bothered me to the core. I'm not happy. Now, I don't have kids, but I know what Hollywood is doing, and they're doing it to your kids. I know there's people watching this who have kids. This is what they're doing. A video about WAP, that wet-ass pussy, gushy-ass pussy. There's some hoes in this bitch. There's some hoes. That video, that Nicki Minaj video, was it Nicki Minaj or Cardi B? One of those sluts. Look, they say that video was meant for adults. Yeah, wet-ass pussy was meant for adults, but you're playing it on all of the mainstream radio stations. Little kids listen to mainstream top 40 music. It's just the way it is. Every kid has a cell phone. It's not like put on explicit, as far as I'm aware. I think anyone just can go watch it. So there's no restrictions to it. So sure, maybe the wet-ass pussy song was made for adults. But they know goddamn well they're kids and young people are watching this shit. What's that old saying? Control the media, control the narrative. As a parent, you need to make sure you're raising your kids right. Now, as someone who's not a parent, I'm not telling you how to raise your kids. I'm just telling you to raise them right. Whatever that means to you, I guess what I just said backfired a little bit, but just raise your kids logically with some morals. Those are important to have. But Darth, you're so mean all the time. How can you have morals? You call bitches cunts and hoes and sluts. And sometimes you use the N-word. You say faggot all the time. Yeah, I know. I'm not talking about me. I restrict all my videos. You have to be 18 to watch my channel, unless you lie. I'm talking about the people that are really making an influence on your kids, which is not me. Now, I may be a little bit of a hypocrite. I might be a little bit of a hypocrite. Who knows? Maybe, I don't know. Some people might consider me the Antichrist. Maybe I am, but I'm fighting for good. I'm fighting for justice. I'm fighting for what's right. I'm the SJW's worst nightmare. You know what? I probably am the Antichrist to an SJW. Anyway, so before I keep ranting, let's go ahead and read the article, and then let's review some of these screenshots from the movie. Now, again, you can go watch the entire trailer on your own terms. Some channels are recommending you don't watch it. I recommend you do, because it's important that you see what's being put out there. It's very important that you see this. I would show the trailer, but unfortunately Netflix would strike me down so fast, so I decided to just show you some screenshots. Now again, these are very risky screenshots, okay? So I'm putting that out. This is a warning. This is a big fucking warning. I recommend that you leave now if you don't want to travel down this rabbit hole of madness. And fuck, man. All right. Well, anyway, that was your warning. So Applejack, hit it.
All right. So let's start off with the title of the movie, right? Cuties in all blue, sparkly, glittery fucking letters. This looks like it's for children. Why would a movie for adults be titled Cuties #1 and have the color that it does, the font, the blue? This is screaming for children to watch it. No adult wants to watch this. Unless you're a fucking pedophile. And over here's our first disgusting screenshot. You can see the main character, the black girl, she's just like, this looks like fun, what is this? And then you have 3 other girls all around her with their fingers in their mouth, making sexual gestures. What is this? All of their bellies are showing, all of them. This girl's wearing ridiculously short shorts. What message is this sending? This is a pervert's delight. Now, before I go to the next image, I want you all to very clearly understand that these are all screenshots from the trailer that was put out by Netflix on their website, on their YouTube channel, and it's streaming right now. You can go to Netflix if you have it and watch it. This is what they're putting out there. All these images are images that they chose to put in the trailer. That's what they're putting out here. So I want to expose what they're doing. That's why I'm showing you these very, very provocative and inappropriate images, because you need to know what's happening. So the next image is worse, and the one after that, in my opinion, is even worse. So back out now if you don't want to be subjected to this kind of content. But someone has to do it. So in this image here, which is from the trailer, I don't care if this girl is teaching her how to do a move, how to twerk, how to fucking bend and snap. I don't care. This is inappropriate. This is absolutely disgusting and repulsive. This is what somebody who's a pedophile will get off to. What don't you understand? This is not something that children should be subjected to, let alone perform for the world to see. And these next images are just as bad. I mean, they're showing you just enough skin. They're showing this girl's legs spread wide open, which is just enough to get someone who's into diddling kids aroused. You're showing her rolling around with 3 girls on the floor laughing and playing with her fucking legs spread in belly shirts. This is inappropriate. This is disgusting. This needs to stop. This is what a pervert wants. This is what they get off to. They don't even need to look at child pornography. They can just watch this movie and get off to it. What don't you understand? What don't the parents of these kids understand? And after they were done rolling around, laughing, half naked on top of each other, they uploaded it to Instagram or whatever this fake app is. I'm assuming it's supposed to be Instagram. And the subtitle says, "They loved you. See how many likes we have?" Tell me that's not to indoctrinate children. That is why would they even put that in there if this is for adults? This whole movie makes no goddamn sense. They're encouraging girls to dress scandalously and inappropriately for their age and to wear makeup at a young age where they shouldn't be wearing makeup. They're encouraging all this behavior, and it's fucking infuriating. They're making it seem like if you do this, you're going to get so many likes. They're not doing this for grown-ups. They're doing this to show your kids that this is how they should act. And if it's not if it's not for that, again, it's for pedophiles. It's for one or the other. It's either indoctrinating children or it's just a pedophile's dream. And in another scene in the trailer, it shows the main character stealing money out of her mom's pocket or purse or whatever, and then it says, "Don't tell me, no way, you stole it?" And then she's like, "Badass, I can't believe it." Like encouraging to steal money from your parents. Why show these clips? Why? Why? Oh, let me guess. She needed her reparations. Yep, she needed reparations, of course. And if this isn't like the biggest nod to pedophiles I've ever seen, I don't know what is. The guys are like, "How old are you?" And they're just like, 11. And the other girl's like, "No, we're 14. And the guy's like, and this fucking piece of shit is totally looking to get fucking down with these 11-year-olds. This is disgusting. These guys are at least 18, 19. Like, what the fuck? Now, naturally, there were mobs of angry parents and individuals complaining to Netflix, and one of them got through saying, "How does a movie sexualizing children get approved? Who signed off on this?" Well, Netflix responded, "We understand that not all stories may appeal to all viewers, which is why we always invest in a diverse range of content from all over the world. We also provide ratings, synopsises, trailers, and controls to help our members make the right viewing choices for themselves and their families." Then this person says, "Do you support pedophilia?" They probably got no response and then said a simple yes or no will suffice. They couldn't even say no. They said, "We cannot comment on that, but while we believe in creative freedom, at Netflix we respect all religions and their cultures, traditions, and values." Oh, including pedophiles, I guess. I guess that's what that means. That's exactly what that means. And we're over here at the New York Post, and I actually have to give them props for reporting on the story, considering how progressive they really are. They would never really report on something like this, so I'm happy they are. Anyway, the title reads, "Netflix's Cuties slammed for sexualizing little girls." They say that more than 30,000 people have now signed a petition asking Netflix to remove Cuties, a movie they claim sexualizes children, which it does. They say the film, which premiered at this year's Sundance Film Festival, premieres on streaming services September 9th, so it's not too late to get rid of this movie completely. The trailer was released earlier this week on YouTube, and it has a TVMA rating from Netflix. The synopsis now says, 11-year-old Amy starts to rebel against her conservative family traditions when she becomes fascinated with a free-spirited dance crew. Now, the real and original description is as follows. According to Metro Reports, the original summary was a much more salacious one, saying, and I quote, Amy, 11, becomes fascinated with a twerking dance crew. Hoping to join them, she starts to explore her femininity, denying her family's traditions. The main character, Amy, is a Muslim girl who lives in a poor neighborhood in France. The French film, which also goes by Mignonnes, was written and directed by something douche. Anyway, who was also Muslim. Anyway, she won the jury award at Sundance for directing the movie. So she won a fucking award for this pedo shit. Now get this, her inspiration for the film came from seeing an amateur talent show in Paris. She says, quote, there were these girls on stage dressed in really sexy fashion, in short, transparent clothes. Short, transparent clothes? Young girls dressed in short, transparent, see-through clothes? The first-time director told Screen Daily, quote, they danced in a very sexually aggressive or suggestive manner. There also happened to be a number of African mothers in the audience. I was transfixed, watching them with a mixture of shock and admiration. I asked myself if these young girls understood what they were doing. It sounds like you were getting off. This is so goddamn fucked, man. This is so fucked. Well, thank God there's a lot of people who see this movie for what it really is. The petitioners say that the film exploits children. Quote, the movie Cuties shows children dressed provocatively, dancing sexually, and is rated only for adult viewers, reads their post on change.org. They say it was created for the entertainment of adults who are pedophiles. Please sign the petition to protect our children from exploitation in movies. Now, some Twitter users were equally enraged. Much of the anger was directed at the marketing of the poster for the film, which shows the young cast posing in crop top dance costumes. Twitter user Sister Outrider says, it is so revealing that the first major at Netflix original to center young black girls hinges on explicitly sexualizing 11-year-old children. Whether it's acting or music, a sexualized image is too often the price of mainstream success for black women and girls. Disrespectful. Another user says, the thing about the Netflix campaign for Cuties is how disgustingly sexualized these girls are. Posted Warrior1. Compare the poster and blurb from Netflix versus the one used on IMDb. Shit is as different as night and day. Someone should get fired. Another user says, black girls suffering from adultification bias is very fucking real. No child should ever be put into any disgusting situation like this. And I could not agree more.
Wasn't that just eye-opening? Doesn't that just really make you mad? You guys, I take back what I said. I think that this movie needs to be removed. I don't think we should give these pedophiles any ammunition at all. Ever. Ever. I'm sorry. I mean, yes, I would like to know who's who, so that I know who to keep children away from, but this shit should not be out there, period, because kids are going to see this. They are. And Netflix doesn't give a fuck if they're promoting pedophilia or not, because they consider that a minority group. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna delete my Netflix account. This was strike number 2, but this was a big fucking strike. Fuck man. I mean, what do you guys think? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I like? Yes, Tina. I know I'm a little crazy, but am I crazy on this? Am I losing my mind, or am I onto something? Like a lot of people seem to also think. No, I'm right. No, 100%, I'm right. Nobody on this planet could change my mind that this movie is appropriate, or that this movie sends a good message, because it doesn't. It doesn't. Now, I understand that the book was originally meant to show you the dangers of growing up too quickly, but we can tell that the director and the screenwriter certainly did not take that approach. They took the approach of, conservative beliefs are bad, religious beliefs are bad, be a slut, be a hoe, it's okay if you're 11. It's okay to steal money. It's okay to lie about your age. Because you know that always goes well. I'm 11. They could have just had a girl who really wanted to dance, and her parents wouldn't let her. But no, no sir. We have a pedophile agenda to follow, But you know what's even worse than these weirdos in Hollywood? Are the parents. What kind of parent would let their child be in a movie like this? What kind of parent would hypersexualize their children for an adult audience? Are you fucking psycho? Oh my god, Tiffany, stop it, or mommy's gonna ground you. Hold on, mommy has a phone call. Hello? Hi, oh, yes, this is she? Yes, hey. Oh, you want Tiffany for the role. You hear that, sweetheart? You got the role. Okay, so what does she have to, so she has to do what again? She has to dance half naked. Okay, is it like tasteful or, oh, it's provocative. Okay, yeah, sure, no problem. Is she gonna be famous though, right? You're gonna make my daughter famous? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Hear that? Tiffany, go put on some fucking lipstick and put on a bra. Put some toilet paper in there. Just lipstick for short. Get the eyeshadow, the blush, get it all. And for God's sake, comb your hair. Sounds good. We'll be there at noon. Tomorrow? Tiffany, lipstick. Okay, great. I can't wait to sell my child to the devil. Wonderful. Look. I don't know how to end this video, so I'm just going to end it.
We're gonna keep it low key, keep it softly spoken, with no strings tying you to me. I'm happy in your company with no emotion.
Damn it. You're right. All right. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Feel free to join me on Patreon. Follow me on Twitter, but I'm usually not there because I fucking hate Twitter. So that's about it. Until next time, don't forget to pull out. That is POOL. Yeah. Unless you're trying to have some kids. Just make sure you protect those kids from pedophiles. And don't watch this movie. That's all.